Please do not listen to this recording whilst driving or operating any machinery. If you'd like to make yourself comfortable, whether you prefer to sit up and listen or lay down is absolutely fine. But uncrossing any hands, arms, legs or feet. And this is to allow circulation throughout your body when you are deeply relaxed. And you can have your eyes open or closed throughout the whole procedure. Or you can open or close them throughout as you wish. And you will be in full control of your own mind throughout the whole hypnotherapy. And you can choose to accept or reject any of the suggestions and ideas that you hear me say. But all of those positive suggestions and ideas that I put across to you, they are there so you get the full maximum benefit of the therapy. So you can allow all of those positive, helpful suggestions to go deep in the back of your mind, causing a deep and lasting impression there. So you can allow all of those suggestions to have full impact, and you can use them as you wish throughout your daily life. Okay. Now, if you'd like to just focus on your breathing and notice how, as you breathe in, you breathe in calmness, relaxation and peace of mind. And with every breath you breathe out, you breathe out any worries or tension. And this is a process that will continue throughout. With every breath you breathe in and out. And as your breathing relaxes you more and more as we go on, any unnecessary thoughts or distractions will just melt away with your breathing. So you have no thoughts, no distractions, just a calm, clear mind. As any other thoughts or distractions right now, they are all unnecessary, and you can just let them go as they just melt away with every breath you breathe in and out. And there is nothing of importance for you to do right now other than to just listen to the sound of my voice that will go with you wherever you go, however deep you drift. And And in a few moments' time, you will hear me count down from 10 down to the number 1. And with each descending number, you hear me count down from 10 down to 1. You'll become more and more calm, deeply relaxed and at peace with each lower number. And there may be times that you will feel so deeply relaxed that you may not even be aware of your body at all. Won't even be able to feel your body at all. But your mind will be very highly alert, a heightened state of concentration and awareness, very aware of each and every word you hear me say. Okay, so ready. 10. Drifting down deeper and deeper, relaxed. 9. Drifting deeper and deeper, relaxed. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And all the way down, very, very deeply relaxed, calm, at peace, not a care in the world right now. As now you are in a more deeply relaxed state of mind, more open to new ideas, open to change and positive ways of improving yourself and your life in many different ways. And to make those improvements, I would like to talk to you on a very deep level. I would like to talk to your subconscious mind about your addiction behaviour in order to resolve the problem. And this addictive behaviour that you have is giving you gratification, dysfunctional gratification from an addictive vice that you have, or perhaps multiple vices. Perhaps there are many vices that you may have, where one way or another you want to achieve this dysfunctional gratification that you are getting. And this vice that you have, or vices if there is more than one, they have an important purpose, a very important purpose that gives you much pleasure. The dysfunctional gratification from your addictive behaviour has a very important and pleasurable purpose, which is serving a very necessary purpose, and for a very good reason. And you see, behind most addiction, there is a very good reason for it. A very good reason. Which is why you suffer from addiction. Because whether you are aware of it or not, there is a reason for that addictive behaviour. And maybe you have a degree of conscious awareness about what that good reason is. Or maybe you have no awareness at all. But believe me, there is a very good reason behind any addiction. 'Cause you see, the addiction is filling a void. It is filling an important role, part and place within your life. That addiction is filling the void of something that you do not have in your life. Now, addiction can also serve the purpose of numbing painful feelings and emotions. But regardless, this hypnotherapy we are doing at the moment is primarily to focus on addictive behaviour that is filling a void of something that you do not have in your life, or perhaps many things that you do not have. And perhaps you know what it is that you do not have. Or maybe you do not know. Maybe you already know what the void is. Maybe you know what that void in your life could be. Or maybe you only have slight awareness of it. But I'm telling you now, there is no mistake about it. There is definitely a void. There is a missing piece to the puzzle that you do not have. Because you see, your whole life is like a jigsaw puzzle with a picture on it that represents your life. And in that picture on the jigsaw puzzle, There is a missing piece that you do not have. Or perhaps there are a few missing pieces that you do not have to that jigsaw puzzle that represents the picture of your life. But one way or another, something in your life is incomplete. And no matter what you do, or however hard you try, the missing piece or pieces of that puzzle is your missing part of happiness. Your missing part of happiness that makes you incomplete. Now, I would like to ask your subconscious mind right now, what would make a change in your life right now that will create a shift in your mental functioning, that will change everything and end the addiction? Now, to help you answer that question, I would like you to imagine right now that you are putting together a wooden jigsaw puzzle, and the picture on the puzzle is a picture that represents your life today, with what you have and what you have achieved so far. But there is a piece, or maybe more than one piece, of that wooden jigsaw puzzle that is missing. Now, what I am going to do is give you 3 minutes of silence, so you can ask yourself what the missing piece or pieces are to that jigsaw puzzle. What is the missing part to the picture on that puzzle that is on that piece or pieces to the puzzle that you are going to find? And I will now give you that 3 minutes of silence, and I'll come back to you after now. Okay. Now, what you can do now is that missing piece or pieces to the puzzle that you just thought about. I want you to complete the jigsaw puzzle and put the piece or pieces in their correct place. That makes the picture complete. And to do so, I will give you 1 minute of silence to do so. And I'll come back to you after, and I'll give you that silence now. Okay. Now you have completed that jigsaw puzzle that represents your life. On the picture of the puzzle, you can now take a very good look at that completed and finished picture. Take a very good look at it. Create a very clear image in your mind of that picture that you can see very, very clearly and very, very detailed. See that clear image in your mind of that picture on the puzzle that represents your life as whole and complete. And I'm just going to give you a moment of silence to do so. And I'll come back to you after around 20 seconds for you to take a very clear mental picture of that picture on the puzzle. And I give you that moment of silence now. Okay. Now you have a very clear snapshot of that picture in your mind. A clear, permanent image in your mind that you will never forget. You'll remember how detailed and clear, how colourful and bright that picture really is. And I want you to know something. Whether or not that picture on the jigsaw puzzle is something you can achieve right now, or whether the picture is something that you would need to progress and work towards. Either way, I want you to know that just by your awareness of what you truly want to fill that void in your life, if you keep that picture clear in your mind, one way or another, you will achieve it, because thoughts become things, and what you see in your mind as to what you truly want in your life, what you truly want in your life will inevitably replicate as a reality in your everyday life at some point. And the clearer you see that picture, the clearer you see, the clearer you will see the bigger picture. And it's only a matter of time before that picture on the puzzle and that picture is complete. Okay. Now in a few moments' time, I am going to awaken you and terminate the hypnotherapy. But just before I wake you up, I want you to know that now you see things clearly. Now you see things very, very clearly in your mind. You can visualize exactly how you want your life to go. You can imagine very vividly what you want to achieve and succeed in what you are looking for to make your life whole and complete. And by achieving and succeeding in where your life will be whole and complete for you, you'll be happy, full of joy, full of life, full of love, full of happiness. Love for yourself, love for your life. You'll love your life in every way. And you'll love your life because you have everything that makes you truly happy. You'll be complete and whole. Your life will be wonderful. You'll be full of contentment and satisfied with the way things are for you and the way things will always go. And you will achieve and you will succeed. Because you will manifest, you will achieve. Because what you see and what you say to yourself inside your mind, thoughts become things. And inevitably, all of your thoughts on this matter will replicate as a reality on the outside world of your life, in your everyday reality. And it's only a matter of time, if not already, that your whole life will turn around. And you'll never need that old addiction anymore, because you won't want it. You'll never need it ever again, because you will have what matters more to you, what matters the most, what you've always wanted, and what truly mattered deep down all along. So you see, you are the master of your own success. You're the master of your own happiness. You are the master of your own life, and you choose to live your life exactly how you want it to be. And that old addiction, all addictive behaviour that you had before, you'll move forward, you'll move away from it, you'll move on from it. And I wonder, will you forget to remember or remember to forget all about that old behaviour? Because now your puzzle, the picture on the puzzle, is complete with all of the pieces. You know exactly the way things are going to go now for you. And that's all that really matters. Okay. In a few moments' time, I'm going to awaken you. You'll hear me count from 1 to 10. You'll become more and more awake with each ascending number. By the count of 8, you would have opened your eyes. And by the count of 10, you'll be fully wide awake. 1, 2, 3, waking yourself up now. 4, 5, 6, more and more awake. 7, 8, opening your eyes. 9 and 10, fully wide awake.